Hi there, I'm Carolyn, Trichologist here at Absolute Hair Health Clinic. Today we want to talk about different types of hair loss and some things to look out for. And probably the biggest message here I have for you is if you see something happening in your hair, you must take action. It's a sign something is wrong with your body. Okay, so this one here, we've got the frontal hair loss. This is Frontal Fibrosing Alopecia. Okay, it takes time. If you notice your actual physical hairline creeping back, you really need to take action with this type of thing. It's autoimmune, it's scarring, you can't recover from this. So the best thing that we really want to do is get someone into remission. So a lot of people wait far too long and they've lost this hairline and we cannot regrow that. One of the signs of this one is these little red dots. Okay, so if you're seeing on your hairline that what you think are pimples, and it's like all along this area, it can come all the way down the side here, it's another sign that your immune system is actively attacking your hair. It can be a little bit difficult to diagnose in early stages because you may not have the red dots, but definitely measuring your hairline to where it is, taking photos frequently is a really good way to sort of see what's happening. And then you need to get some professional help. So I'm a trichologist. I can help with this. You can also see a dermatologist and you can see a doctor. I use microscopic diagnosis. Dermatologists will use a biopsy. Okay, but the thing is as the hair is changing. So I've had cases that appear to be androgenetic alopecia, which is another one we'll talk about a little bit further on, but it's progressed with the hairline coming all the way back. Okay, so again, it should be monitored every 4 months. Okay, when we've got active cases, not someone let it go for 3 years. And what is one type of hair loss can always turn into another type of hair loss because they have different causes. One of the signs with these autoimmune things is also loss of eyebrows. So that's another key one. You can lose the outer edge, or here we've lost the whole eyebrow. That sort of thing is related to nutritional deficiency as well, in particular low vitamin D, low B12, low iron, low ferritin. So it all does play a part on how your immunity is happening, but it's also genetics here as well. So this one here, it's more of a diffuse thinning. You can see that it's more in that area. Sorry, it's a pattern of thinning, it's not diffuse. So this is what we would call androgenetic alopecia, and you can see that the recessions are there. So it's not the whole front. Okay, so it's a gradual miniaturization rather than the whole hairline coming back. Here I would still use some measurements of your recessions, take lots of photos, and if you're starting to notice baby hairs in there, that's something happening. So this is androgenetic alopecia. It has hormonal influences, it has genetic influences, it has environmental influences, and it's caused by free radical effect, low vitamin D, and if you have low ferritin, it can bring this on what we call early onset as well. And you can start to see that you're seeing through to the scalp because it's miniaturizing quite a lot. This one here is a different type of scarring alopecia. This is called Pseudopelade. Okay, so again, it's to do autoimmune. They're still saying the origin is really not quite known, but it definitely causes scarring. They call it footprints in the snow. But if you're noticing random bald patches, you need to do something. Take action about this. Go and see someone. This is scarring. It cannot be recovered. And I have seen this spread all the way through the top of the head. Like you can have transplant surgery to help with things like that, but again, you really need to get into remission, and it's your immune system and other complicated things. It's a terrible type of hair loss. So again, action. This one here is more what we call diffuse. Okay, so it's to do with the whole hair cycle. So if over your entire head, there's not patterns or patches or foreheads or recessions, it's just in general diffuse. This is to do with the hair cycle. Okay, so it's something seriously wrong with the body. It's pushing the hair out. You can recover from this type of thing, but if it's left unchecked, then the other ones that we shared can also come in as well. And this is back to the Pseudopelade. Someone sent me a picture of that, and they were diagnosed with frontal fibrosing alopecia, which we showed you clearly is not. This is the whole forehead, that's frontal fibrosing. So when you've got those random patches that's scarring, that's Pseudopelade. So I'm Carolyn, trichologist here at Absolute Hair Health Clinic. We're based in Brisbane. We do help people all over the world, but I can only diagnose from the pictures that you give me. Okay, so if you're not taking the right pictures or giving me the right information, there's not much I can do. Here in Brisbane, I use my own microscope and I can actually see a lot more. So I do want you to take note of this. I'll put some notes here, but if you've got any questions, any concerns, email me, info@absolute.com.au.